Good morning, students. So today we're going to solve question 3 from GATE CSE 2023. The question states that a series of natural numbers, these f1 till f7 and so on and so forth, these three dots represent so on and so forth, right, obey this rule, right? F of n plus 1 is equals to f of n plus f of n minus 1, right, for all integers, right, integers for n greater than equal to 2, right? So for n being from 2 till infinity, 2, 3, 4 and dot till infinity, this rule will generate this sequence of this series, right? So now how can we find f of 1 is what is being asked of us, and they are providing us with f of 7 and f of 6, right? So we know these two terms and we need to find this term, right? By seeing at this rule, we know that the third term is constructed from the first and second term by the direct addition of these two, right? So if the third term is the addition of the first two, the first term is basically the subtraction of the third term, subtracting second term from the third term, right? And this kind of rule is in general. The second term will be found by subtracting the third term from the fourth term. Why? Because if you were to take this f of n to the left hand side and minus it, then it is going to give you this equation, right? F of n minus 1, that is this term, is equals to f of n plus 1 minus f of n, right? So they are providing us with these last two terms and we need to find the first term, right? And the rule is very clear to us, so directly subtract and find out, right? So I can do this over here, but to make it more clearly observable what all things are happening, I will do it with the Python interpreter. So 60 minus 37 is going to give you 23. So if the fifth term is 23, right? So fifth term is 23. Now if I were to subtract 23 from 37, right, then I will get the fourth term. 37 minus 23 is going to give us 14. So this is the fourth term, right? So if I were to subtract 14 from 23, it is going to give me the third term. So let's do that. 23 minus 14 is going to give us 9. So the 9 is the third term. Now if I were to subtract 9 from 14, then I will get what? I will get 14 minus 9, that is basically 5. 5 is the second term. If I were to subtract 5 from 9, that is going to give us 9 minus 5, that is 4. That is going to be the first term, right? That is going to be the first term. And like this, we get 4. And which option matches this quantity? The first option matches this quantity, that is 4. Right? It is a very simple question, very simple deductions. The only thing that I will tell you is you may make mistakes in this, right? So make clear, distinct deductions with hand and paper, right? That is the only plus point that you can make for yourself, other than practice. Practice is going to basically help you the most in aptitude, and that is all kind of in this question. Very simple, right? Hope you like the video and thanks for watching.